iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12 Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
At Stone CDJR, not only do we sell Jeeps, we learned how to drive them. Stone CDJR, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
My father, Gardner Stone, has grown our dealership with one thing in mind: to treat people the way you want to be treated. Well, the way you buy a vehicle now is everything is ordered, so customers have to pick where they want to buy a vehicle. The people coming back for their second, their third, their fourth, their fifth vehicle, it's a good relationship, but that tells you that they know that we're going to take care of them. At G Stone Motors, we just don't make customers, we make long-lasting friends, and I think that separates us.
G Stone Motors, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
Welcome in here tonight, race fans, to the dirt track at Charlotte. Here tonight for the 802 Modified Series, presented by G Stone Motors. We're here for round number 8 for the 802 Modified Series, and we are looking to see which driver will be able to take home the victory here. Every time we've come here, it's been John Michael Brissett, the talk of the town. Cole Day snuck in with a win, and last time we were here at Charlotte. Apologize if you are getting a little buffering out there. We'll see if that storm does blow through here, and we can get that connection stable for all the race fans tuning in all around the globe tonight. But it is time to light the fire here. This is our starting lineup, brought to us by GStoneMotors.com. Starting on the front row, he drives car number 14 out of New York. This is John Michael Brissett. He has 2 wins on the season so far. He'll start in P number 1. Running his outside, out of Vermont, driving the Rays Diane Tubing number 22. This is Dylan Rabtoy. Starting behind them in the Heath Auto Repair number 4 out of New York. This is CJ LeVere driving car number 4. Speedy Brissett will drive car 03 for the Brissett Racing Stables. He will go from P number 4. Starting back into the 5th spot, making his first ever start here with the 802 Modified Series. This is the driver out of Pennsylvania, driving car number 49. This is Dean Meitzler. Starting back into the 6th spot, driving car number 8 out of New York. They call him Craig Bristol. Back into P number 7, driving the 518 out of New York. This is Shiloh Boyce. And starting shotgun to the field, he just picked up a second-place finish in the No Name Racing League's Truck Series. And that is the driver of the 1X2. That's Rob Lowell. Rob Lowell driving car 1X2, and he'll drive to the rear. So he is at the rear of the field. 8 cars, 4 to transfer. 4 to transfer that he won't have to go ahead and go to that last chance qualifier tonight. That's where you want to keep yourself out of. This time by the iRacing.com Silver Runnel Pace Truck will dive down the back straightaway. It will head to pit road. Entries. Oh, contact there as the 49 of Meitzler up the speedway just a hair. Brissett in that 0-3. Nowhere to go. Craig Bristol having some problems towards the back of the field. Let's see if he can get that car going. And it is John Michael Brissett back across. He'll see the old widen them up popsicle sticks here. John Michael Brissett is the race leader with 2 laps to go. Meitzler still rolling the bottom side. They're getting 1 lap to go here. Final trip around the speedway. It is all John Michael Brissett. Car number 14 out front. Brissett to come across the timing and scoring. He'll pick up the big win. It'll be Brissett, Ravtoy, Levere, Meitzler. Speedy Brissett will miss the cut line. Rob Lowell, Shiloh Boyce, and Craig Bristol. Another heat race coming our way, and this is how our starting lineup will look here in our second heat race of the evening. Starting on the front row, driving car number 5 out of Vermont. That's the Gagnon Racing Guerin Racing family entry. That's car number 5 of Brandon Guerin. Starting to his outside, the Vernon Racing number 9. This is Brian Lawson. Jason Butterfield driving car number 93. He will go from P number 3. And it's the young engineer, car number 99. This is Cole Day rolling from 4th. The driver out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania, driving the Jordan Hen Racing number 40, Turn 3 Racing Posse. This is Josiah Millen. He'll start into the 5th spot. Starting back into the 6th starting spot here, driving car number 29J. This is Justin Carby driving the 29. Only going to go from inside the top 4, now back to running into the 6th spot. Lap number 1 going to be complete. Brandon Guerin will lead lap number 1. The driver out of Vermont driving car number 5. Butterfield, though, down to the bottom side. That black and yellow, that is the 93A on the side of that Jason Butterfield entry. He's down on the bottom side. He's bringing the number 9 of Lawson. Lawson, remember, started on the front row. Dropped back a couple spots here. Everybody's still making it work, though. Guerin to the outside. He's bringing Cole Day right along with him. Right on board with the Stone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram onboard camera. You're riding along the 99 of Cole Day. He's ripping the outside. Look at the run he's going to get. Nowhere to go as Brandon Guerin comes right up to the top shelf in front of him down to turns number 1 and 2. 99 of Cole Day now going to jump down to the bottom side. Guerin makes one slip up. Cole Day says, thank you for opening the door to the 99 of Cole Day. Now the race leader as they enter turn number 1. It's the 99 of Day. It's the 5 of Guerin. It's the 93A of Jason Butterfield. Then it's front of me, Brian Lawson. Here comes C.D. Coville, the old timer they call him around here in the league. He's been racing longer than a lot of these drivers have been around that can remember racing. He's battling with the number 40. That's Josiah Millen. Now Millen going to cross him over with 3 laps to go as they work down the back straightaway. Millen has the chance to slide up in front of him if he wants down here in 3 and 4. He will. Coville, though, going to slip, and no, he's not going to be able to rebound to go back after that number 40 machine. So the popsicle sticks in the air as the 99 of Cole Day works down the back straightaway here tonight. So Day kind of just running away with this one. The final transfer spot right into the feature event right now is the number 93A of Butterfield. Butterfield down to the bottom. He's battling with Lawson here. These two drivers have a lot of history together here on the iRacing.com platform. Cole Day, though, looks like he's out for a Tuesday evening stroll. It'll be Cole Day coming across the start-finish line here. He'll pick up heat race number 2's win. And it'll be Guerin, Lawson, Butterfield, Millen, Coville, Carby, and Lesher all having to go to a last-chance qualifier. So Cole Day will pick up heat race number 2. Him and the John Michael Brissett entry picked up their heat race wins in heat race 1 and 2. Who will win heat race number 3? Well, this is how they're going to line up here for the starting lineup in heat race number 3. Starting to the front row out of Hamburg, Pennsylvania, it's the Hamburg Hot Dog of Robbie Schaefer. He'll drive car number 97. Starting to his outside, it's the Rock'em Sock'em Boppers number 4. That is Scott Riome in car number 4 here tonight. He'll start P number 2. To the inside of row number 2, all the way out of Montana, driving the Montana Brands Tools 00, Smith Racing Inc. entry, this is Doug Ungari. Starting back into P number 4, out of North Syracuse, New York, driving the Full Throttle Motorsports Dirt Car number 79, it's Dean Reynolds. Back into P number 5, he just came from his tap dancing lessons, it's the ballerina, the number 15 of Ed Brissett. Starting back into the 6th spot, making his first ever start with Vernon Racing car number 97. This is Butch the Snake Baker. That's Baker driving car number 97. And back into the 7th spot, driving car number 46 here tonight. This is Jonathan Hutchins driving car number 46. He'll start 7th. And the final Brissett Racing entry, car number 02. That is that is actually car number 2. That is Eric Riel, Mr. Eric Riel in car 02 here tonight. He'll start on the tail end of this field. Another 8 cars, another 8 laps, 4 to qualify once again. 4 drivers qualifying in right here out of our heat races before they have to go to a last chance qualifier. So with this third and final heat race of the evening, we will lock in 12 feature drivers. The rest of them, the next, the next 12 will come out of our last chance qualifier. So we're going to take 12 out of our last chance qualifier, but 4 out of this heat race. Green flag pending this time by as they work out of turn number 4. Put 8 laps on the board. Final heat race of the evening. A very late green flag that time, but it comes out. Here comes the Full Moon Garage number 97. Down to the inside, that's the Hamburg Hot Dog trying to squeeze out the mustard. He'll go down to the bottom side here in turn 3. He'll slide up. He gets a little tight. He's going to slide up in front of Riom. Riom's going to hit the hooks. They're going to go 3 wide because here comes the 15. The tap dancer, Ed Brissett, down to the inside. But it is Doug Ungari leading lap number 1, the Montana driver. Showing these Northeast drivers how to run these modifieds on lap number 1. Robbie Schaefer, no stranger to watching these modifieds. Home tracks near Robbie Schaefer that run these 358 modifieds. Of course, the Big Diamond Raceway up there in Minersville, Pennsylvania, and Grandview Speedway in Bechtelsville, Pennsylvania. So he's right there with a lot of the tracks down here in Pennsylvania. Doug Ungari, though, never seen one of these cars, but look at the 3 wide battle back here. That is the Snake. Here comes the Snake, trying to work his way up. Slides right through the middle down here in turns 3 and 4. Schaefer is going to lead another one, but it is the battle for the transfer spot. It's Ungari, it's Rayom, it's Snake right there in the final spot. Ungari going to slide up in front of the number 97 of Snake. He'll hold that spot for the time being. Everybody closing in on Robbie Schaefer. Now Ungari going to slip a little bit. He's going to open up the bottom. Snake has a chance. 3 laps to go that time. I'm at the line. Snake going to throw a little bit of a slider. Ungari going to try and cross him over out of turn number 2 as they work down the back straightaway. 3 cars under a blanket for the transfer spot. Scott Rayom going to go up to the outside there. Right behind him, that is actually Dean Reynolds back there. Ungari goes down to the bottom, going catfishing that time through turns 1 and 2. He'll lose the spot. The Snake is going to take it. Now Snake goes back down to the bottom. He'll set his sights on the number 97 of Robbie Schaefer. White flag is going to fly the final trip round here tonight in our final heat race of the evening, and that is Robbie Schaefer still ripping the outside lane. That Full Moon Garage number 97, one final chance here. If Snake wants to go up and take it, he will not. He'll just run the middle lane. He'll just finish second. It'll be Robbie Schaefer, Snake Baker, Doug Ungari, Scott Riom all transferring in. Dean Reynolds, Ed Brissett, Jonathan Hutchins, and Eric Riel will all have to go to that dreaded last chance qualifier. So, with that being said, that leaves one final race before we go to our main, and that will line up like this. Starting on the front row, driving the 03 entry, this will be your points leader coming into the night. That is Speedy Brissett, and look who's right along to his outside. It's the driver out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania. The driver that is sitting second in the championship standings, that's Josiah Millen in car number 40. Behind them, driving car number 79, that's Dean Reynolds. He'll start back in third. Fourth, we'll go to the driver of the 1X2 entry. That's Rob Lowell in the 1X2. He'll start fourth. C.D. Coville driving car number 61 here tonight. He'll roll back from the fifth position. That's C.D. Coville starting in fifth. Ed Brissett driving car number 15 will start back into the sixth position. Seventh, we'll go to the 518. That's Shiloh Boyce. And back there, driving car number 29J. That's Justin Carby. He'll start eighth. The 46 of Jonathan Hutchins will go from 9th, and starting back into the 10th spot, he drives car number 8 out of New York. That is Craig Bristol, and it's the big show out of Hamburg, Pennsylvania, driving car number 13. That is Kyle Lesher. He'll go 11th on the grid while going 12th here tonight, driving the 02. That's Mr. Eric Riel. Mr. Eric Riel will start shotgun to the field. All drivers will qualify in out of this last chance qualifier here tonight. This is just a little bit of a, call it, some extra laps for all these 358 modified drivers getting some extra laps here tonight. We got to welcome all the race fans that are tuning in all around, watching us, whether you're watching us live here tonight on the Turn 3 Racing Network, or whether you're watching us live over on our Facebook page or our YouTube page is what I really should say. We thank you guys for tuning in to watch the 802 Modified Series here tonight, presented by GStoneMotors.com. 10 laps the distance. All drivers qualify out of this last chance qualifier, but this will also set their starting spots in our feature event. Slow start here by our front row, but the green flag will come out. 10 laps the distance, last chance qualifier underway. Somebody having some problems. That's the 29J. That's Justin Carby. He lands it back on the wheels. We'll see if we continue. One driver out of shape. That's the number 79 of Dean Reynolds. That's going to put Shiloh Boyce also in a bad spot. Everybody, though, coming away with it. We're going to stay green as everybody hangs on to it. Ed Brissett and Carby, though, still having some issues here. Out front, leading first lap, and the second lap's going to be the 03 of Speedy Brissett. He's pretty speedy right now. No pun intended, race fans. As I chuckle a little bit to myself. Speedy Brissett and Millen out front, and that's Rob Lowell right there in the 1X2. Driver out of Vermont. He is sitting there currently running into P number 3 here in our last chance qualifier. Once again, Rob just finished up a truck race over there with the No Name Racing League. And he just, well, hopped in this modified. Great thing about virtual racing here on the iRacing.com platform, you can hop from one race to another, and he made it just in time to take his qualifying. It did end up here in the last chance qualifier. Two drivers have pulled it down onto pit road here tonight. And that's going to be Ed Brissett and Justin Carby. Here as you're looking at the battle back here, this is 9th, 10th between Craig Bristol and Kyle Lesher. One driver out of shape in front of them. That's the 02. That's Eric Riel. Riel got a slap wheelie off the front straightaway wall here at Charlotte. Now he's going to go right. Oh, Kyle Lesher had a moment. Lesher had to check up. That's going to check Riel up. Now they're going to settle that one out. Riel going to go back down to the bottom side of the speedway. Little slick, little bumpy down there. Riel not quite able to put the power down. Here's a good battle. Shiloh Boyce, though, holding down that 6th position right now. Right behind him, that's the Hauser Trucking, number 61 of C.D. Coville. C.D. right there on the back heels. C.D. making a living through the 70s, 80s, and the 90s up in New York running modifieds. See him here tonight. He's running 7th in our last chance qualifier. Just out in front of this group, though, is the number 79 of Dean Reynolds, the dirt car. That's the yellow and pink entry here tonight. He'll go down to the bottom side trying to find something. A little bit of a slider, drives it in real straight. White flag will fly this time. Out front, that's your race leader just out of the picture as they work down the back straightaway. Josiah Millen has closed the gap, but it's going to be a little too late as it will go to Speedy Brissett. Speedy Brissett, Josiah Millen coming across the line. Rob Lowell, Jonathan Hutchins, and Dean Reynolds. That's what will wind up being our top 5 finishers here in our last chance qualifiers. Congratulations to all of our heat race winners and our last chance qualifier winner there. Good racing so far here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte. We will take a quick intermission here before we get ready to go to our feature event here tonight. Tonight's broadcast is brought to us by our friends over at StoneCDJR.com. If you are in the market for a new Ford, look no further than our friends at Stone CDJR. Along with G-Stone Motors, they can always find the right vehicle for you and keep you on the road on your way to the races. Race fans, we'll be back here at the dirt track at Charlotte with our feature event for the 802 Modified Series after this.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rackets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
At Stone CDJR, not only do we sell Jeeps, we learned how to drive them. Stone CDJR, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
My father, Gardner Stone, has grown our dealership with one thing in mind: to treat people the way you want to be treated. Well, the way you buy a vehicle now is everything is ordered, so customers have to pick where they want to buy a vehicle. The people coming back for their second, their third, their fourth, their fifth vehicle, it's a good relationship, but that tells you that they know that we're going to take care of them. At G Stone Motors, we just don't make customers, we make long-lasting friends, and I think that separates us.
G Stone Motors, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
Welcome back here tonight, race fans, to the dirt track at Charlotte as we are getting ready to go racing for round number 9 here with the 802 Modified Series presented by G Stone Motors. The heat races are all in the books. John Michael Brissett was able to pick up heat race number 1 while it was Cole Day in heat race number 2, and Robbie Schaefer heat race number 3. Speedy Brissett, who also had the Elmo's Pit Stop Fast Time Award here tonight, he picked up the last chance qualifier win. He'll start deep in tonight's field and see if he can work his way through. Let's head down trackside, though, to get that starting lineup here tonight for our feature event. This is how it'll look. It'll be starting on the front row here tonight. Driving car number 14, this is John Michael Brissett. He'll start on the pole. To the outside of him, driving car number 99, it's going to be Cole Day. It's the Hamburg Hot Dog of Robbie Schaefer out of Hamburg, Pennsylvania, starting into the P number 3 spot, while the Raised Iron Tubing number 22 out of Vermont. This is Dylan Rabtoy. He'll start back into the 4th spot. Starting in 5th position here tonight, he drives the Gagno Racing number 5 out of Vermont. This is Brandon Guerin starting back in 5th. Starting in 6th, it's going to be the Snake, the number 97. That's Butch the Snake Baker in car number 97, starting 6th. CJ Lavera, the Heath Auto Repair number 4, will go 7th, while the Venom Racing number 9, Brian Lawson, will start back in 8th. Starting 9th here tonight, all the way out of Montana, driving the Montana Brand Smith Racing Inc. 00. That's Doug Ungari. He'll go 9th. Dean Mites out of Pennsylvania, driving car number 49, will start 10th. Starting back into the 11th spot, the number 93A of Jason Butterfield will start back there into the 11th spot, while Scott Riome, the Rock'em Sock'em Boppers number 4, will start back into the 12th spot. Starting into the 13th spot, driving car number 03, he had the Elmo's Pit Stop Fast Time Award here tonight. That is the 03 of Speedy Brissett. He'll start 13th. All the way out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania, driving the Jordan Henn Racing number 40, this is Josiah Millen. He'll start 14th, while Rob Lowell, the 1X2 entry, will go 15th. Jonathan Hutchins in car 46 will go 16th. 17th of the Full Throttle Motorsports number 79 dirt car entry. That's Dean Reynolds. He'll start 17th. Shallow Boyce in the 518 will go from the 18th spot. CD Colville in car 61 will go 19th. The Big Show of Kyle Lesher out of Hamburg, Pennsylvania will go 20th. And Eric Riel in car 02 will start 21st. Craig Bristol will go 22nd. 23rd will be the 29J of Justin Carby. And having to jet to a tap dancing lesson, Ed Brissett will not make the call here tonight in our feature event. So he will, unfortunately, miss the call to the grid. See if he can get back out there. 40 laps on the big board here tonight for you race fans. Tonight's feature brought to us by StoneCDJR.com. Make sure to check them out and order your next vehicle. Green flag's up, though. Put 40 laps on the ticker. Let's go. Cole Day will waste no time taking the lead as he squirts down the back straightaway as the race leader. So it's Cole Day. John Michael Brissett will fall back into that second position. 3-4 wide racing here. I believe that's the number 9 of Lawson. That is outside the team car to that Venom Racing entry. That is Snake in car number 97. Look at CJ LaVere. He had to hit the hooks, and he's going to lose a couple spots. Now here comes the number 49, the newcomer, the Bob Hilbert Sportswear, number 49. That is Dean Meitzler making his way. CJ LaVere going to go to the top side there. Meitzler went to the middle. CJ LaVere going to go to the top. He'll cut off the nose of car number 4. That is Scott Riome that CJ LaVere just cut off there. But now Riome going to go to the top side. They're going to go bounce, bounce, bounce around the top side. Cole Day still the race leader out front. Nobody has kept pace with the 99 of Cole Day right now. You got to go all the way back to that top 10 battle. Here comes Doug Ungari. He's working to the inside of CJ LaVere. That's also going to be Jason Butterfield down to the bottom. Number 93A entry. Millen also back here. He's picked up 2 spots in the early going. Scott Riome all the way around the top side. Ungari has to check up, and the 93A of Butterfield down there, almost getting a part of that U tire. The Dirt Racing Addiction, number 93A. Everybody minding their own P's and Q's here tonight. Scott Riome right on the back Nerf bars of car number 40. That is Millen. Right on board with our bar cameras with Millen. That's the 4 Riome. Look at them both lay it up into the cushion. One car having some issues. Caution lights are coming on. I believe that's the 46. There it is, the 46. The D&H Automotive. Jonathan Hutchins entry. Bringing out the first caution flag of the evening here tonight on lap number 8. So with Jonathan Hutchins going around, I don't see much damage on that D&H Automotive number 46. So looks like maybe just getting hooked together with somebody and going around. Let's watch it back. There's the 46. He's down to the inside of CD Coville. Coville trying to go to the bottom. Both drivers getting hooked together. CD going to miss the U tire. And boy, Justin Garby just going to miss getting into that 46 also. See how close Garby was there as you ride on board one of our Stone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram onboard cameras. So all drivers were able to carry on from that incident, so no harm, no foul, other than Jonathan Hutchins to the back of the field here. CD Coville, I believe, will also have to drop to the back of the field. We'll see as, yes, now he is starting to drop through the field here. So we're getting ready to go back racing. It will be the 99 of Cole Day once again as the race leader with John Michael Brissett starting to the inside in car number 14. Robbie Schaefer and Dylan Rabtoy back there in the second row. Then it'll be Snake and Lawson on row number 3 as we're ready to go this time. Light the fire. Here we go. The 358 modifies roar back to life. 1 car around, 2 cars around. 2 cars going around. We will stay green for the time being here tonight. Look at the battle. Here comes that raised iron tubing, number 22, down to the bottom side. That is Dylan Rabtoy trying to pick up the top 3 position. He'll fall back into line. He'll now go to the top side. See if he can carry some momentum up there. Meitzler down to the infield, and the caution lights will come on. The Bob Hilbert Sportswear, number 49 of Dean Meitzler out of Pennsylvania, making his first ever start here with the 802 Modified Series. Bringing out our caution. What happened to the number 49 of Meitzler? This is what the cameras caught. To his outside, the Kutztown, Pennsylvania driver of Josiah Millen. Oh, Meitzler drove it in way hard, getting into the number 5 of Guerin, and so just a couple car lengths too deep there for Meitzler. Locked them up. Unfortunately, will tag the car and got a little piece of that Ute tire. So that'll put us under our second caution flag of the evening. So everybody will be able to catch their breath here, completing one lap. Race fans, we'll see if we can find a connection link for you. But it will be back onto the front row. Everybody tightening them back up, bunching them up. Green flag back into the air. Here we go once again. Cole Day going right to the top side, not giving up that top spot, but look at the 3 wide hustle back here. That's the 00. Doug Ungari going to the bottom side. He'll try and work the bottom underneath the number 97 of Snake. Little contact there. Snake going to go around. Oh, boy, big stack up there. More drivers involved down here into turns number 3 and 4. The Dirt Car 79, Brandon Garrett nowhere to go in the Garrett Racing entry. So a big one. Big stack up. Brandon Garrett, Rob Lowell, Dean Meitzler, Justin Garby, Jonathan Hutchins all involved. Watch the 00 of Doug Ungari and the 97 there as they just go out of our picture frame. Both drivers coming together into turn 1. Garrett nowhere to go, and then everybody else. It's like watching Daytona with the high speeds around the dirt track at Charlotte here. Watch from our G-Stone Motors blimp coverage here tonight. Watch the 00. There's the contact, the 97. Maybe a little net code involved. There's the number 79 involved, and a lot of drivers not going to be happy after that one. A lot of those drivers now having to go to the back. Gold Day, John Michael Brissett, Dylan Rabtoy, Robbie Schaefer is how your front 2 rows will look as we're ready to go. Green flag back into the air here. Cole Day going to be the first to fire him off. He's out onto the speedway. Green flag up. Cole Day is going to accelerate. He'll get away from the field. For how long? That's the 93A there of Butterfield to the outside of Millen. Here comes Shiloh Boyce. He'll stick his nose in the middle there and try to work up through. The 518 entry. Doug Ungari really slipping through the slick in the middle there. Looks like the track is either towards the top or right at the bottom, and Ungari not finding quite where to go. Caution lights on all around the speedway. The New York driver driving car number 61 here tonight. We'll bring the caution out. Hauser Trucking CD Coville. And sway bar links and force, and I was so confused. I mean, I'll just stick here talking into this lovely microphone. He'll bring us back to Green Flag Racing, though. He'll wind it back up, go right back to the top shelf. Robbie Schaefer down to the bottom. He'll get into the back of the number 14 of John Michael Brissett. Everybody out of shape. 3 wide racing. Here comes Josiah Millen down to the bottom side. Car number 40. He works the inside there. A little contact. That was Ungari. And Shiloh Boy says they were 3 wide, 4 wide. Contact into 1. Contact there. Millen tried to get to the bottom side. Ungari was kind of the sandwich meet in the middle. And Shiloh Boys, they were just all pinballing off each other. That was Speedy Brissett also working the outside of the speedway. 23 to go here. Cold Day still the race leader. Robbie Schaefer bouncing it off the wall. Everybody still squarely. Speedy Brissett trying to gather it up. They all will keep it going, but boy, what a moment that could be. Oh, Ungari gonna bank it off the cushion to the outside there in 3 and 4. Almost down into car number 40 of Millen. Millen keeps it hammered down. He'll keep it going. Here comes Snake. The 297 cars rolling together. Now Robbie Schaefer has been trending. Oh, Robbie Schaefer with a right rear to Snake Butch Baker. The Baker up, over, end over end, and now coming down on his side. As a couple drivers trying to give Butch a little bit of help here, but doesn't look like he'll be able to get back onto his wheels. So we're seeing if we can get that pulled up from our truck here. And it does. They have it right here. Watch it again. You watched it live. See it again here as the 297 car. Thank all the race fans that have stuck with us. We know with weather in the area, we've had some technical difficulties out there tonight. Getting this show in for all of you that are tuning in on Facebook and YouTube here tonight. Cold Day, John Michael Brissett, your front row. Green flag up. Look at C.J. Lavere, one of the biggest movers so far of the evening. He's right there in the Heath Auto Repair entry, number 4. Working to the outside of your second place. And oh, back there, Shiloh Boyce. And that was the 00 of Doug Ungari going at it also. Rabtoy down to the bottom. And oh, contact. Going to spin the 00 of Ungari around. Caution lights coming on once again here tonight. That'll bring out the 7th caution flag as the 00 of Doug Ungari going to go for a ride. Check it out, him and Shiloh Boyce right here battling inside the top 5. Boyce drove it in, tried to throw a slider on the 00, wasn't quite clear. Robbie Schaefer had to hit the hooks, and Rob Lowell nowhere to go. He's involved. I believe something also happened to the Bob Hilbert Sportswear entry of Dean Meitzler. Oh, there was contact between the 46 and the 5, and Meitzler then, oh, he finds a Ute tire also in that exchange. He'll fire back off. I don't see much damage, if any, really done to the Meitzler machine. So he'll keep on ticking. Looking to see if anybody had to take it to the hot pits here, or if everybody is still out there ticking away, and it does look like all the cars are still on the racing surface. So we're come back this time. It'll be still Cold Day out front. How many times have we told you Cold Day's been out front here tonight? This will be our 7th restart of the evening here with Cold Day and John Michael Brissett up front. Rabtoya now get his chance to start to the outside. That is going to be C.J. Lavere to the inside of row number 2. Millen and Shiloh Boyce back there in row number 3. Here we go. It'll be 18 laps to go this time. Back to the hammer they come. Outside they go. 3, 4 wide back here. Here comes Kyle Lesher into the top 10. He rips the outside as Butterfield down to the bottom. He'll catch a little bit of that Ute tire. Keeps that number 93 jumping around. Jumping around, everybody up on the top shelf there. Caution lights coming on. Caution lights on for the 8th time here tonight all around the speedway. Something with the 00 and the 8 possibly. Craig Bristol, Doug Ungari maybe making a little contact. Bristol maybe going around. There you see the Coors Light number 8. Oh, him and Scott Riome getting together. Doug Ungari nowhere to go. Eric Riel also involved. That's what it looked like from inside that Craig Bristol entry. So Craig Bristol will be able to carry on here tonight. He'll just have to now refire it off into the 17th position for Craig Bristol. Very long way to go. Still, actually, when you look at the lap counter here tonight, a lot of laps left in this feature event here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte. We've been slowed 8 times here in our feature event. One car did not take to the grid tonight. That was Ed Brissett. Everybody else pretty much here hanging on. Josiah Millen and Shiloh Boyce who will restart back there. There they are, the 40 and the 518 entry. They are your biggest movers now here tonight. Turning them loose once again out of 4. Cole Day with an early start. John Michael Brissett going to really get up to the top shelf early there. Going to cut off the nose of that Heath Auto Repair number 4 of C.J. LeVere. LeVere under pressure because there goes the raised iron tubing number 22 of Dylan Raptoy down to the bottom side. One driver slapping it off the wall. That's C.D. Coville. He'll keep it going in car number 61. Look at that outside lane. That is Butterfield getting a run. All for naught, though. The 9th caution flag of the evening coming out. 14 to go. The 9th caution flag, and one of them turtled over here in the corner. That is the 02 of Eric Riel. Got a little help there and put back onto his wheels. He'll keep going. What happened to Riel? Riel very sideways, but he was towards the back of the pack. All right, Eric. Not sure if there was something else that happened out in front of him. Let's right on board and see. There's contact, couple cars. That's Snake and Riome was right there and tip me over and pour me out, Eric Riel. So Riel is the one that winds up on his side, all spilled out and over. He'll restart back in 22nd position. Can't go any farther back than that right now. Craig Bristol is the one driver that has now pulled it in. He pulled it to pit road, or actually he'll pull it back behind the wall there, with 23 laps completed tonight for him. So Craig Bristol will get 23rd at the end of the night. Ed Brissett did not start our feature event. He was a scratch. So, single file formation here. It does look like they have called for with the 9th caution flag of the evening. Cole Day going to take him through the middle, and then he'll fire everybody to turn 1. One driver down in the grass there on the restart. That was the 00 of Doug Ungari. Look at everybody, how close they get to the wall. Everybody spreading them out. Coville making some noise on the outside. He's following the number 46. That's Jonathan Hutchins just out in front of him. Both those drivers have had a rough evening here tonight. 3-wide battle, though, inside the top 10. That's the 79 dirt car entry out of North Syracuse, New York. Driving car number 79, that pink and yellow entry. Haven't seen him inside the top 10 at all tonight. Now he's here with just 10 laps to go when they come back around here. It'll be 10 to go next time by for Dean Reynolds and the gang back here. Running 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th all right here under the blanket. That's number 93A of Butterfield. Cole Day get a double high five, though. It'll be just 10 more times around here at the dirt track at Charlotte for Cole Day. And what does it look like out the back door of that? Well, look here with our G Stone Motors onboard camera. Cole Day right up against the fence. CJ LeVere ripping down the fence, trying to extend this track here tonight. It's a half a mile. They're trying to make it even a little bit bigger. Josiah Millen working his way up inside. Looks like that is now third for Josiah Millen as the caution lights coming on here. The 10th caution flag of the evening. CD Coville going around. Having some issues. There you see that number 61 entry. Take a look. Take a peek. Let's see what happens. Caught a little bit of the wall out there, and, well, once you get that right front into the wall, unfortunately, there's not much you can do but hang on and hope that it doesn't catch right on board. Drove it in, it just did not turn. Too tight on the outside lane. So CD Coville will go to the back of the field here to restart this one. There's the 518. Shiloh Boyce. He's made it up 12 spots here tonight from where he started. Had to come through a last chance qualifier earlier to make it into tonight's feature. Everybody did qualify out of that last chance qualifier. But really making his presence known here in our feature event. There's your top three here as we're getting ready to come back into the restart zone this time by. Still single file from our race control. They say they're going to keep this one single file to the end. We are under 10 to go, so usually here on the iRacing.com platform, we stay into that single file formation. Green flag up, 7 to go at the line. Seven to go. Everybody hunting down Cole Day. Is there anybody that has anything for him? There's your second, third, fourth, fifth place driver. That's Robbie Schaefer, your fifth place driver, just sneaking into the picture there as we come around. 6 to go. Millen trying to get to the outside here on CJ LeVere. These two drivers have raced all winter long with each other here on iRacing, from big blocks to small blocks. And I think they ran a couple asphalt races in between together. Now with the high five this time from the flags, and it'll be 5 laps to go for Cole Day. Does anybody have anything? Oh, a little bit of a Nerf bar there from the 14 of John Michael Brissett to the back end there of Josiah Millen. A couple cars looking like they're getting tangled down in turns 1 and 2. We're stay green flag racing. 4 to go. 4 to go. Reynolds and a couple cars getting tangled up and intertwined, but they kept it going. Big slip there for John Michael Brissett. He was to the inside of Josiah Millen for P number 3. Now 3 laps to go as they come by this time. Robbie Schaefer looking for somewhere to go. Caution lights. Caution lights with 3 laps to go. Jonathan Hutchins, Rob Lowell possibly involved in this one. There you see the DH Automotive number 46 of Jonathan Hutchins. See Dean Meitzler rolling away with some damage to his car also. what happens here to Jonathan Hutchins. Oh, he'll drive it up into the fence line. Kyle Lesher just going to turn underneath. 79 of Dean Reynolds also having some problems. I believe the truck says they have a good shot of this one riding on board with Kyle Lesher. We'll see if they can actually pull that. They say they have it. Riding on the nose here of Kyle Lesher's number 13. Just missed it. That's a hold your breath. Hold your breath moment there by Lesher. So everybody able to drive on, actually. So that's another good thing about the iRacing.com platform is, yes, that looked like a vicious crash there for the 46 of Hutchins. But here on iRacing, well, it's virtual race fans. They are sitting at home behind their computer, their desk, their wheel, though. Maybe a hand injury at most is what we may see. Cole Day going to really switch things up here, though. He'll fire super early as the popsicle sticks and the green flag being displayed together. Two laps to go as the white flag will come out this time by for Cole Day. Can he get back to the white flag? He will. It's the final trip around the speedway as John Michael Brissett, Josiah Millen, and Robbie Schaefer are battling. A little contact there from two of the Pennsylvania drivers. Robbie Schaefer going to move the 40 up the speedway a little bit, but it'll be all Cole Day coming back to the flag stand for his third win of the season. Cole Day, CJ LeVere, John Michael Brissett, Robbie Schaefer, Josiah Millen rounding out the top five. Shiloh Boyce, Dylan Rabtoy, Speedy Brissett, Scott Rayome, Butch the Snake Baker coming back for a 10th place finish. 11th to go to Kyle Lesher, Brian Lawson, Brandon Guerin, Dean Reynolds, Dean Meitzler back in 15th. Justin Carby is 16th. Doug Ungari is 17th. 18th will go then to C.D. Coville, Jonathan Hutchins in 19th. Eric Riel in 20th. 21st to Butterfield. 22nd to Lowell. Bristol in 23rd, and Brissett in 24th. Of course, all unofficial here tonight, as there's your top three drivers down on the front straightaway. Race fans, we'll take a quick break here at the dirt track at Charlotte, and we will be right back with your post-race show.
My father, Gardner Stone, has grown our dealership with one thing in mind: to treat people the way you want to be treated. Well, the way you buy a vehicle now is everything is ordered, so customers have to pick where they want to buy a vehicle. The people coming back for their second, their third, their fourth, their fifth vehicle, it's a good relationship, but that tells you that they know that we're going to take care of them. At G Stone Motors, we just don't make customers, we make long-lasting friends, and I think that separates us.
G Stone Motors, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont. At Stone CDJR, not only do we sell Jeeps, we learned how to drive them. Stone CDJR, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
Welcome back here, race fans, to the dirt track at Charlotte tonight for the 802 Modified Series, presented by GStoneMotors.com. Drivers have completed 40 laps of feature racing competition here tonight, and we have a winner here in round number 9. Let's head down trackside and talk to our winner here tonight. It's the 99 of Cole Day. Cole, you go back-to-back a couple weeks ago at Volusia and Charlotte. You take a couple of weeks off, and now you come back and you lead all 40 laps. How was that 99 hooked up? Did you have to blow the dust off of it here tonight?
Yeah, it was kind of tough tonight. I don't think I've ever raced at Charlotte when it's been so rough on the top. So it was a real fine line to still be in the gas to make fast laps, but not, put yourself on the wall and, end up bringing it home.
You brought it home, not a scratch on the car. Were you worried, though? To walk us through, you had such a commanding lead all night long on the field, and then a couple late race caution flags. Were you worried at the end?
Not really, just because I really hadn't been pushing real hard because I was more worried about keeping the car clean because less damage, no damage is faster than if you fence yourself once or twice here. So I was really just trying to keep the car clean, and yeah, those cautions I didn't love them, but I was able to get good jumps on those starts and have a little cushion each restart. So had someone got up to me and we would have had a battle, it would have been. I still had a little bit in the tank, so I still think I could have got her done.
Well, you got it done here tonight, that's for sure. Who do you got to thank? Because the red carpet rolls out here, and the microphone is yours.
Yeah, I got to thank Turn 3 boys. They were talking. They had some hard luck, tonight. But got to thank them because they were telling me where the line was in 3 and 4. I was missing it there in the beginning of the race, and they kind of coached me in the, getting a little faster there at the beginning. So got to thank them. You, as always, for doing awesome up in the booth. And then all the sponsors for putting on this league because it's fun to come out every Tuesday and race with these guys.
There you hear it. He may be one of the younger drivers in the field here tonight, but the 99, a Cole Day, will go to victory lane for the third time this season. Congratulations to Cole Day and his number 99. I'm sure they'll pack that one up. They might scrape the dirt off of it before we head to Volusia next week. Sitting back into, though, the second position here tonight, driving the Heath Auto Repair number 4 out of New York, CJ Lavera. Another great run for you. You had to pick up 5 spots here tonight, but boy, that 4 car looked like it was swatting some Hornets early.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. We were 3 and 4 wide. And all of the beginning of the race, I was real worried. My goal tonight was to be out in front of the 03 and the 40, and if I had to move forward, that's what we had to do, and it worked out in our favor tonight.
You talk about being in front of the 03 and the 40, and you're going to do that here tonight by finishing second. You came in third in the championship standings. You talked to me earlier. You knew what was on the line here. We're winding down the season. You were 22 points out of the championship lead. You were 13 points out of second. Tonight you will gain on both of them. How can we keep the momentum rolling as we head back down south to Volusia?
Well, Volusia is one of my favorite tracks. We got a real good piece there, so we're gonna go try and win it, and hopefully luck's on our side and we gain enough points.
You talk about Volusia, and when you look through the stats this season, your best consistent track has definitely been Volusia. You won in round number 2 down in Volusia, and then last week, round number 8 also went your way. What is it about that track down there? Is the dirt just that much different?
This track's more of a wide open track, and that one takes a little bit finesse, and I guess we got the right finesse. We're going to come out with a brand new car, brand new motor, and we're going to give it heck this week coming up.
But we look forward to seeing that brightly colored neonish or reflective color number 4 here back at Volusia. Hopefully you can wind up on the podium next week. Before we let you go, though, there's a lot of people that make this all possible back home.
I got to thank our sponsors, Heath Auto. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do this. And got to thank G-Stone Motorsports for sponsoring their series, the 802 League, and all the guys that come out. And Turn 3 for putting on these awesome broadcasts, man. They're sweet to go back and watch, and I'm sure the fans get enjoyment watching them too.
There you hear it from the driver out of New York. He drives the Heath Auto Repair number 4. CJ Lavera will finish in P number 2 here tonight. And let's see if we can dial up our third place finisher. It's the driver out of the Brissett Racing Stables out of New York, John Michael Brissett. John, how about it here tonight? You started on the front row and fell back a little bit, but you will come back to finish P number 3.
Yeah, no, it was all right. It was a pretty good race. I was actually able to qualify up front, which helped a lot. Just a lot of restarts there on the bottom. Made it tough when you're trying to get to the wall as quick as you could.
Those restarts, Cole Day was right there with you on those restarts. He was going pretty early. Was that allowing you to get to the top side where you wanted to be on those restarts?
Yeah, I was fortunate. I mean, we had quite a few cautions, so for me to be able to hold second through 1 and 2, being able to bottom, was pretty surprising. And unfortunately, the The one run we had there, I got on the wall, and then I heard Dylan, he had to check up for me, so that cost us both a couple spots.
Early in the season, every time we came to Charlotte, the garage talk was John Michael Brissett. That 14 car had something stuffed up underneath the hood. The shock package was just dialed in right from dig. What is it about Charlotte that this car has the setup for?
I'm just, I don't know, I'm pretty good once we were able to get to the wall. I seem to roll it pretty well. And I'm not very good on the bottom. I haven't qualified good at all year besides tonight. But yeah, once the track moves to the high side, I'm really able to roll around the wall pretty well. And just fortunate to miss the wrecks. That's a big part of it. I've had speed all year. It just depends if I can stay clean or not.
Well, you have yourself a good run here tonight. Who do you got to thank way back home in the cold New York area tonight?
Yeah, just thank all the Brissett Racing guys. Of course, you got Speedy out there, and Eric Riel, Scotty, Dean, Steve-O, Eddie, my father. Just got to thank all those guys. It's a lot of fun being out here. And just everybody we race with. This league's real fun. There's not a lot of drama, so appreciate everybody that puts it on, and you do a hell of a job doing what you do. It makes it a lot of fun.
There you hear it from the driver out of the Brissett Racing Camp. That's car number 14. That's John Michael Brissett. He'll finish in P number 3 here tonight, race fans. Give it up for your top 3 finishers. Cole Day leads all 40 laps to bring home his 3rd win of the season. Then it's CJ LeVere, John Michael Brissett, Robbie Schaefer, and Josiah Millen. That's how your top 5 came across the line here tonight at the dirt track at Charlotte. But boy, Charlotte may be in the books, but the season is not over. Next, we will head to the Volusia Raceway down in Florida. That's going to be round number 10 at Volusia here for the 802 Modified Series presented by G Stone Motors and StoneCDJR.com. Race fans, Charlotte's over. Volusia's next. We're done here in Charlotte. We're going to start wrapping up the cords, and we will see you in 7 days' time next Tuesday night here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. So for everybody at Stone Motors and Stone CDJR, we thank you tonight for watching. We hope you enjoyed tonight's show. My name's Roger Muth with the Turn 3 Racing Network, and until we catch you next time, race fans, everybody stay safe, and we'll see you in Turn 3.
At Stone CDJR, not only do we sell Jeeps, we learned how to drive them. Stone CDJR, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.
My father, Gardner Stone, has grown our dealership with one thing in mind: to treat people the way you want to be treated. Well, the way you buy a vehicle now is everything is ordered, so customers have to pick where they want to buy a vehicle. The people coming back for their 2nd, their 3rd, their 4th, their 5th vehicle, it's a good relationship, but that tells you that they know that we're going to take care of them. At G Stone Motors, we just don't make customers, we make long-lasting friends, and I think that separates us.
G Stone Motors, Route 7 South, Middlebury, Vermont.